Hello everyone, I'm Renown Zero. We are back again talking about the Dead by Daylight phobia controversy explained in detail here. So over the past few days, there's been an unfortunate buzz about the latest killer added to Dead by Daylight called the Unknown. Due to the character's design, people created their own narrative regarding behavior's choice of voice actress. The Unknown is a strange creature meant to represent the uncanny, human-shaped figures and monsters seen in analog horror, such as the Mandela Catalog, where creatures called alters terrorize their victims. The Unknown is an amorphous creature, though in-game is represented as some twisted mass of flesh that appears to only be wearing the corpse of its victim. Its true form is literally unknown. Not only does the Unknown wear the corpses of its victims, it also speaks with their voice. It really is an unsettling thing. As a corpse-wearing monster, it's not picky about its victims either, and has preyed on both men and women. In order to capture the range of the Unknown while still keeping the voices similar, Dead by Daylight hired professional trained vocalist Zoe Alexandria to voice both the male and female voices of the Unknown. These voices change based on which cosmetics are equipped, with the male voice being stronger with masculine cosmetics and the female voice louder with feminine cosmetics. Of course, an agender monstrosity wearing sexually coded clothing is a recipe for people on Twitter to invent theories and coincidences in a way that fits their worldview. What seems to have kicked off the controversy was at least one popular post conflating the monster as a metaphor for being trans. New Dead by Daylight killer is a deformed freak in a skirt, voiced by a trans VA. What in the ever-living heck did the devs mean by this? It's just a monster that they decided to create in their universe. There's been plenty of monsters in their universe, like, the Alien, as well as famous killers like Freddy Krueger, Ghostface, and Michael Myers. So they're just creating another horror thing in a horror game. It's worth mentioning that the Unknown's overall body shape doesn't change regardless of what clothes or whose face it's wearing, and that the default cosmetics for the Unknown are masculine. However, shortly after posts like the one above began to spread, at the time of writing has over 27,000 likes, Alexandria made a post accusing Behavior Interactive of phobia. She seemingly repeated the talking point of the post above, mistakenly believing to be intentional on the part of Behavior at the time. Regarding my recent viral witch hanging, I voiced the character The Unknown in Dead by Daylight. At the time of voicing, it was a great experience. I was told at the time I was voicing the character that there was no model and that the creature was supposed to be amorphous. They had no model design before I recorded my lines, so it's my assumption that the design team took my medical history and my ability to use multiple voices as an opportunity to create character models that encapsulate my medical history as trans and capitalize on catering to the phobic community. I was tricked into voicing a stereotype. Since yesterday, I've been virally harassed for being trans by thousands of people since yesterday. I highly doubt it. The receipts need to be shown, please. Many folks in the trans community are up in arms over this, and rightfully so. I feel that reparations from the team that deliberately tricked me is the only logical next choice of action. Or you could just talk to the company themselves and have your voice removed. I am so upset, so infuriated that people are comparing trans people to these clearly phobic character skins. So why don't you just remove your voice completely? Let me personally apologize to anybody who has been a victim of phobia due to this release. By the way, nobody's scared of trans people. Stop using words that you don't know the definition for. Please know you're loved, know that you're valid. As for me, I'm not okay. This has ruined my reputation, has put me physically at risk for being attacked in public if anybody recognizes my face or voice. I highly doubt that. There were no diversity consultants on this project. There shouldn't be. I think diversity consultants is a dumb thing to have. Those jobs shouldn't exist at all. The company knew that making a stereotypical man in a dress as a character and having a trans voice actress voice it would bring lots of money and people back to the game. There's plenty of people still playing Dead by Daylight regardless of this character. What would keep them away more is the fact that they keep nerfing and buffing certain perks, the best in slot, for this game. I'm not dumb, I know how marketing works. This seems to be a huge ploy, and the trans community, along with myself, were the victims. Well, here's the thing, random person. This game has already pandered to your community. This game has already pandered to the whole entire Alphabet Mafia by putting in every single pride flag you could think of in this game as little emblems on your character. So this game has already bent the knee multiple times, including making a character that was originally straight gay. So this isn't the first time that they've had stuff like this in the game. You've already been pandered to, so I don't think they need to pander to your community any further. Alexandra's response caught the attention of Dead by Daylight fans who were split on Twitter's uncharitable interpretation of the Unknown and how Alexandria appeared to have taken it at face value. Phobia would be out of character for Dead by Daylight and Behavior. Dead by Daylight features multiple Alphabet community characters, and outside of the game, they regularly introduce staff members on video that include their pronouns because, Of course, your pronouns actually matter in real life for some reason. You can't change your pronouns, by the way, just because you feel a certain way today. That's called being mentally ill. Context was eventually added to the original tweet with a community note, and shortly after Alexandria walked back her original statement accusing behavior. In a now deleted tweet, she deleted her Twitter account shortly after. Alexandria apologizes for her previous accusations and maintains she was irritated that she didn't get to see the monster's design during the process. There has been a recent misunderstanding. Anybody that thinks the skins are going away is not in the loop. Behavior is allegedly aware of the mass phobic remarks and memes being made, and the gaming community is not a reflection of the game developers. Memes. They're just memes. Get over it. You're on the internet. I wasn't kept in the loop with what the character's final look would be. I was given an ambiguous description for the part, and even though I tried my best to find out more, continually asking for more info that wasn't possible, this is why I was upset. The skins themselves were never the issue. Lack of communication was. Please stop, quote-unquote, boycotting behavior. They are not phobic. They never were. It's wrong to take bits of info and jump to your own conclusions, which is something you did as well, so don't act like you're innocent in this. Behavior is a good company and has been nothing but kind and supporting through this tough process of receiving mass harassment, even though you've never shown any proof, which is what these people always do. They always claim there's harassment, but never show the proof. For my involvement in the character, leave it alone. And of course, they did receive yet another update from the company themselves, which is right up here. We received a statement from a Behavior Interactive spokesperson about the issue. Since our latest chapter release, folks have taken it upon themselves to divert our work from its original purpose and use our newest killer to target and harass players. Again, there's no proof presented here outside of this comment. Until you present proof, I'm not going to believe you, and I'm kind of glad I don't play this game anymore because you keep pandering to people for no reason. We want to say loudly and unequivocally that this malicious content and attitude is unacceptable and has no place in Dead by Daylight. This community should be a safe place where everyone can find a true sense of belonging. You're playing a video game where you play as a survivor trying to survive being killed by a killer. It's an asymmetrical multiplayer game where you're playing into a horror fantasy, basically, where the killer is trying to please an entity by killing off 4 people and feeding them to said entity. What does this game have to do with having a true sense of belonging? Who is finding a true sense of belonging in a horror game? These people have also directly targeted the voice actress behind the unknown, resulting in her being at the center of hideous attacks. Again, present the proof. She is highly talented, and we were privileged to collaborate with her. Her voice acting experience is perfect for the character we were designing, which needed a wide range of voice tone and expert-level technique. That's perfectly fine. The reception for the unknown has been phenomenally positive, and this is in big part thanks to her dedication and amazing work. We will continue to express support to our voice actress, to all of our community members, as well as standing actively against hate in our game. You should probably stand actively in making your game not broken, and making your game work properly, and making your game balanced is what you should be doing. You're focused on some quote-unquote threats that you're not showing any proof for at all, but I digress. At the end of the day, this is a whole nothing burger. The fact that there was even a controversy with this is absolutely silly because, of course, it's the internet. People just make crap up as they go, as with a lot of things. But like I said, they really need to focus on balancing this game and worrying about people actually playing it and focus on the players that are still playing it rather than this nonsense that they were literally accused of phobia, and yet you're still taking the side of this person when y'all should know that you're not. But I digress. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit the like button. Comment below if you feel all of this. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video or live stream. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.